Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Trevor Noah. It makes no sense. Shout out to Trevor Noah. He's not really my style of comedy, but he does have funny moments. Like I feel like the last reaction I did of him was the German accent. I think it was Russian accent, and you know, that was funny. But sometimes I see clips of him, and I'm just like, but you know, it's hit or miss. So let's see if this is funny. I'm not sure what this is about, but it just says it makes no sense, and I'm gonna give my guy a chance. You feel me? Because he was on this TV show, not a TV show. He did like talk show. He did a talk show that has some interesting clips on there, but again, it wasn't really like my thing too much. But like I said, he's a stand-up comic, so you know, you never know, man. People on stage and in different places, they're different. But anyways, look, if you enjoy this type of content, please hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like the video, leave a comment, let me know that you were here. OGs, you know, if you want to become a member of the channel, we do offer that memberships. Help us grow this community, and you know, I appreciate all y'all, even the ghost watchers. Shout out to you, man. Let's go ahead and watch.
I just got back from Atlanta. It was 107 right? degrees Fahrenheit. Hot as well. The worst thing is everyone comes up to me and they go, well, you must be used to this being from Africa. And no, I'm not. I'm from Africa, but that shit is hot. That was just, no. I was scared to go jogging because I thought if I ran out in the streets and fainted, wouldn't the local news love that? I'd be running and I'd fall down in the heat. They would have their vans reporting live. They'd be standing there going, so hot in Atlanta, even Africans are fainting. So I'm enjoying this.
That's hilarious.
Really happy to be here, you know. This is going to be good for us, I hope. I say I hope because I never know with stand-up comedy. It's just, you know, it's an awkward experience, I find. I'm always nervous. I find comedy is very similar to sex for me. Well, it's exactly like sex when you think about it. With me, the comedian, playing the role of the man, and you, the audience, the role of the woman. Because it's my job to satisfy you.
Okay, I see where you're going with it.
And you just have to sit there. And then, just like sex, my success or failure will somehow be determined by how much noise you make during my performance. Which makes it a one-sided affair, I feel, you know? Maybe you're the quiet type. I hope we have magic tonight. I hope we create something wonderful. I mean, for many of us, it's our first time together, and that means it might be awkward. I understand this. And if that's the case, I want you to know that I'll look into your eyes, I'll see that I'm freaking you out, and I'll stop.
Okay.
I'll stop, and I'll flip you back over, and we'll go back to the simple stuff. Okay?
All right, see that? You got a little edge.
I've been in America for a few months now, and I'm really just thrown by the place. It's not what I expected at all. Different from the brochures and the pamphlets. There's many assumptions I had about America before I came here, and I've come to learn that those were wrong. For one, I just assumed people spoke English here. It's far from it. It's not, you know what, it's not so much the language, so much as the pronunciation of words that throws me off. It's just what Americans have done with the language. You guys have just, wow, you've done something. You've put 22s on the English language. You've got rims that just pimp my language. That's what you've gone with, you know? I don't understand. I was chatting to this woman downtown the other day. She came up to me and she wanted me to see something. I don't know what though. She was like, oh my God, look over there. I said, look over what? She's like, over there. Look at that her. And I said, her? She's like, no, her. There's two of them? I understand nothing, even the small words, just the pronunciation, you know, small things that get you by. For instance, I pronounce the opposites of uncle as aunt. I say my aunt. Out here you say my aunt, which to me is an insect, which made me look like an ass when my friend told me his aunt died. And I was like, so what? There's tons of those out there.
Get it
What a great way to end a friendship.
That was dope.
I couldn't get help the other day when searching for a battery for my remote control. Because that's what I say, battery. A small form of power. Yes, in America, you say battery, which to me is a different form of power. Sponsored by Chris Brown.
No, we would not talk about Chris Brown. Sponsored by Chris Brown.
And you know what, I understand. We live on different sides of the globe, so it's fine. The language will evolve. This is something I've come to understand. But I hope I change one thing in your hearts forever. Just one thing. And that is that animal in the wild that looks like a horse. It has black and white stripes.
A zebra.
Yeah, do me a favor. From now on, please, it's not zebra, okay? It's zebra.
Zebra?
Yeah? Just like it's not Debra, it's Deborah. Same structure of word. Plus, you cannot name them because you do not have them. Zebra. This is madness. Everything out here is different. Do you know how hard it is to learn when you come out here? You have to change everything. There's the measurement system, which is just, I mean, America, you guys have your own thing, the Imperial system, you know? On my side of the world, we use the metric system, and by my side, I mean the rest of the world, you know? We have the metric system, which is, amongst other things, very efficient. It's a very simple process. You know, everything goes into each other. And out here you have Imperial, which is fine. I mean, I won't judge you. If you want to be imaginary, that's up to you. But I just feel like there's some consistency that's needed. Small things. Like, for instance, when we abbreviate our small measurement, milligrams, we use mg. Milligrams. Mg, milligrams. And you guys have ounces. Ounces, which you then abbreviate OZ. There's no Z in the word ounces. I don't know. That's pale in comparison to what you've done with pounds. That for me. Please explain to me how the abbreviation for pounds became LBS. Pounds. I look like the idiot walking into the store going, could I please have the 2 labs bag of sugar? Guy was like, you mean pounds? I said, I don't see the P. No, I don't. So, well, it means pounds. It's not LBS. A lot of bullshit. That's what it stands for. This is horrible. In fact, it's crazy. You do realize the imperial system is so inefficient that even American drug dealers have switched over to metric. Even drug dealers got to the point where they said, we need some order, we're going with metric. And I honestly thought this was an anomaly. I thought, you know what, this is just one of those things, it's a coincidence, but it's not. Americans do not care about abbreviation nor the English language. They don't give a damn. I learned this in the small things. Like for instance, when I was in Tennessee, I stumbled on an organization known as the Ku Klux Klan. You heard of them? Worst magic show ever. Guy gave me a pamphlet. He was like, come and see the Grand Wizard. Grand Wizard! The Grand Wizard! Didn't do one trick!
Yeah.
Not even one trick. I mean, I noticed a few black people disappear, but I mean, that's not magic. No, that's just Reaganomics. I wasn't impressed by that. Like, where's the magic? I sat there forever. These guys running around in their sheets. Yeah! The KKK, as they're affectionately known. Has nobody bothered to tell them ever that you do not spell clan with a K? Nobody stopped. Even in America, clan is spelt with a C. The Ku Klux Klan, they're the KKC, not the KKK. You realize that? Ku Klux Klan. The C. In fact, the name is wrong. The whole thing, the Ku Klux parts of it, that's just horrible because they got that, as you know, from ancient Greece. It was Ku Klux Alphion, meaning a circle of brothers. And that's how they got their name. They called themselves a Greek circle of brothers.
Okay.
Which is wrong for 2 reasons. One, if your sole purpose as an organization is to hate black people, don't you find it strange that you've now named yourself the circle of brothers? And secondly, do they realize that in ancient Greece, circles of brothers were doing very different things with one another? Very loving, you know? Yeah. If they were really a Greek circle, the sheets would be a bit higher up, you know, just more of a, yeah, maybe one more hole. They're not a... Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to...
Yo, shout out to my guy, man. Like, yo, he was surprisingly edgy on here. When it comes to like the American language, again, English is my second language, but thank God I learned it at such a young age that I don't even remember learning it, because I could see how it's confusing for a lot of people, because people who spent their whole lives in America still get confused by American English. It's not just outsiders, like, right? Because no word really have a true meaning. Like, most words mean like 4 or 5 different things. Abbreviations don't make sense. Like, it's just, so I could tell, like, being a smart person from another country, especially countries who speak English but they speak it properly. When they start to learn American English, it's like, what the, why, why is a pop, why is soda pop? Oh no, actually, we say both. We say both soda and pop. What do they say? What do they say? What do they call it? A cola. That's a cola, or I don't know. I don't know what they call it. But anyways, I hear English people all the time, or African people, or a lot of people say that. My first language is Haitian Creole, so that's more towards French. But I mean, I don't remember English being hard for me to learn. I don't even remember learning it, actually. But yeah, it's confusing, especially when you're in my world. Like, when you grow up kind of like in urban communities, we completely disregard the English language. Like, it all depends. You see how he was saying right there, like stuff like that. Okay, so that sounds more like St. Louis. That sounds more like St. Louis. That's how they talk. If you go to Memphis, you hear stuff like music. You know what I'm saying? You go to Florida, instead of saying back, they say bike. Like, everywhere have like their own little way that they fuck up the language. I feel like the only place that speak properly are places like not even Maine. Maine is just a weird, like, everywhere have their own little twist to this English language. They got their own little, it's, but yo, shout out to Trevor. Trevor was hilarious over here. This was dope, man. Shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to, I didn't think he had any like real edge. This shows edge. Y'all know I like edgy comedians. This shows wit, smarts, and edge with the with this art form that's comedy. So shout out to you, man. Look, and I learned something. I never knew what the Ku Klux Klan stood for. Nor did I ever care to research. I'll be honest with you. I never give a shit. But okay, a circle of brothers. That's very informative. It's knowledge I'm not gonna do nothing with, but I'm probably I'll stop a stranger one day. Hey, do you know what the Ku Klux Klan stand for? It's a circle of brothers. Yeah, it comes from Greek. Yeah. Look, if you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. That would be amazing. And if you are an OG, you could now become a member, join the squad. And if you want to see more of Biz, there's some videos over here somewhere, yeah. And I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.